What's going on, everyone? So, reports have came out that many in Luka's camp are expecting Luka Doncic to have a real kind of breakout year. I mean, I don't really know if you call it breakout year because of that, but basically he's going to have a great year, right? Many people in Luka's camp, many people around Luka, and we've even gotten reports that like Luka haters, right? Guys that are notorious for kind of like, oh, Luka's overweight or he's this or he's that, are all kind of like, dude, Luka's coming, right? And this is huge for the Lakers. Now, here's the thing. A couple things about this. And we'll get into, rejuvenated Luka here in a second. But one of the big things that we need besides rejuvenated Luka is him to sustain that. He has a lot of motivation right now. A ton. Like, not only did he get traded by the team and organization he thought he was going to spend his entire career with, on top of them trading him, they decided to add insult to injury and just drag him through the mud. And every step of the way. And they did it for months. Literally. Right? It was like, drag him through the mud. Nah, we need more. Boom. Drag him through the mud. No, hey, you thought it was over, huh? We got you again, right? It just kept, it was just like, can somebody take a mic away from Nico's hands? Like, it was crazy. And just kept digging and digging. And Luka's just sitting there listening and taking it all in. Right? Talked about when we got the Luka trade. That if this doesn't light a fire under Luka, I don't know what is. Right? Like, this is the thing to set off and motivate and just get Luka going. Right? He's a competitor. You don't think he wants to give a big FU to these guys? What's the best way to do it? Win a championship. Get in shape, get right, go win, right? But the thing is like he needs to maintain that. It's one thing to go, I proved it to you. I won, right? It's another thing to keep laying it on. Just like they kept dragging you through the mud, right? You need to keep proving that point. Because as soon as you let up, guess what? Boom, they're dragging you through the mud again. It was just a fluke here. It was just this. One of the things that was said, and I believe the first person I heard say it, I don't know if he was the first person to say it. He was the first person I heard say it, was Nick Wright, right? On First Things First, right? Like he, was talking to Chris Broussard and was relaying that, like, hey, even if Dallas is right on like how they feel about Luka, they're going to be proved wrong because Luka is going to essentially reinvent himself and become the best version possible. So Dallas might have been right. Him in Dallas probably goes and stays, out of shape, unconditioned, getting hurt, doing all this other stuff. But the moment they did what they did, they essentially ensured that wasn't going to happen anymore. Right? And I've seen people talk about like, oh, well, it's because Luka's lazy and whatnot. I could not disagree more. You don't become an NBA player by being lazy. Two, you don't become the top guy or one of the top guys, one of the 3 to 5 best players in all of the best organization in the world at the sport by being lazy, right? Like, I just think he got comfortable, right? I think he went in his organization, he has his little vices and stuff that he likes. All these players do. You don't think all these players have their things, right, that they like to do, right? So him liking to drink a beer and smoke hookah, like, again, he's putting in the work. Like, you don't become that guy unless you are putting in the work. You're not getting to finals and being a top 3 player in the NBA by being lazy. I think he just got comfortable in Dallas. I think he kind of looked around. The thing is, though, is Dallas might have just made it so Luka is never comfortable again. And that's good. It's good for the Lakers, right? Because the more comfortable he gets, the more likely it is that he kind of falls back into that. If he always stays uncomfortable, then he's always going to stay on that grind. He's always going to kind of, he's not going to want that to happen again, especially if he likes being in LA and he wants to stay there and he wants to retire here and all that stuff, right? Like, it puts you in that position where it's like, okay, I need to prove. I need to make sure that I'm, doing what I need to do. And then not just that, but I also think having LeBron James will really help. I think in all honesty, you can make an argument the best place for Luka to have ended up was the Lakers. Because you have LeBron James, who is going to be able to take him under his wing, work with him, show him what's necessary, do whatever. Two, you have JJ Redick, who is a maniac and was known for his conditioning and prep and repetitions and his practices and all that stuff, right? Three, Lakers organization is one of those organizations that have always been willing to do whatever it takes for their players. I mean, they're planning on sending a coach to Slovenia with Luka to help him, get him right, to make sure he's staying on track, right? Like, that is the thing, like those are the kind of things that Dallas should have done, but they didn't. Well, the Lakers are willing to do so. And that's why the Lakers continue to get these type of situations and do this stuff. That's why stars want to go to the Lakers. And if Luka becomes that guy, and next season he's on a tear, right? And Lakers do win a championship, oh my God. Right? But look, Luka has a lot of work to do. It's good that we've seen slim down Luka. Right? It's good that, he's putting in the work, he's motivated. His camp, everyone that's around him is kind of pushing him and motivating him, right? He even has his dad, who's like his number one guy, and even he's like, Luka, right? We got to show these guys, right? Like, so I all the things that you wanted to see thus far have all happened. Obviously, you want to continue to see that through the offseason, and you want to see that continue to work through the regular season and stuff like that. We really need the Lakers, or we really need Luka and the Lakers to really continue to strive, like maintain. Again, it's one thing to do it. It's another thing to maintain it. It's one thing to, have that year where it's like, I'm going to show everybody. I'm going to show you, watch, right? And then just, because again, he has that in him. Again, you don't think the guy isn't the guy that he is because he's not a killer. That guy, absolutely. But again, it's easy to get comfortable. We all do it. We all get comfortable in our jobs. We all get comfortable in our lives. We all get comfortable in whatever, right? Like, we all have things that we kind of just settle into, and then it becomes routine, and then it becomes habit. And so again, same thing for Luka. Like, Luka had his, he got comfortable, got his routine down. He didn't really need to change much, even as he's getting older and whatnot. He's just he got comfortable, right? Well, again, it's about. He can get uncomfortable, but you need those things to motivate you, right? Like, you've heard stories of players that'll just start like, "What'd you call me?" Right? Like, and everyone's like, "What are you talking?" Like, no one said anything to you, but like they'll like self motivate themselves, right? Like, they'll put it in their heads that this guy was talking, even though the guy like didn't say a word, right? Like, Luka needs to find those motivations. It can't just be Dallas dragged me through the mud, so I want to show them one time. You know how you show them? Winning multiple championships. You go and win 5, 6, 7 championships. Guess what Dallas is going to look like? They're going to look like fools, right? So anyway, as always, this is a discussion. Pass question on to you. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. House me not. If you enjoy these types of videos, and I truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.